Hello. Hello. Good afternoon, Red Awaken. Hello, Elf. Hello, Green. Hello, Iridium. I might just be a little eepy today, but that's okay. Triple. Hello, Rebel. I'm getting late more than usual? Oh, that's okay. I am EP every day. Hello, TM. RTL. Hello. Gasp, it is I. From the fields of Elysium. I did not get to learn a new song like I hoped. I apologize. I'm doing a streaming event on Twitch. 12 games of Christmas, which means I'm streaming every single day. And I grossly overestimated how much energy I'd have. Yay. Tee. So, yippee. It's not a corn, it's a wheat field. Guten Abend, wie geht's dir? Ich bin sehr müde. Ich habe viele Videospiele gespielt und gestern habe ich zu Wrestling gegangen. Es war sehr toll. Ich habe viel Spaß gemacht. I don't wrestle. I man the soundboard. Hello, conversion. Hello. Hello. Greetings from Iraq. Oh. Nino burrito. Nino burrito. Yeah, I went to wrestling yesterday. I manned the soundboard. No, it's a bit dark right now. I'm sorry. What's dark due to the day? It is Red Wagon. I'm gonna let you know. History happens every day. People pass away every day. And even if we don't remember it now, there were many wars and many people died, not just today, but many other days. You'll be coming over Christmas. Let's go. Let's go. That was German. I'm not sure what specific event happened today, but there's a good chance on any day I do a karaoke that a significant historical event took place. So I've kind of learned to just have fun. $8? Shut up on my recommended and I thought you'd check out your stream. Thank you! Today's the 84th anniversary of Pearl Harbor. Oh! If you want a fun... Sabaton on their website has a... They have a calendar to tell you the major events of every month. What happened. I don't know if you know that there's a historical calendar on their website. Can I go back in time? December. Fritz Haber was born on December 9th. He was responsible for the advent of chemical warfare. December 20th, Charlie Brown and Franz Stiegler incident from the song No Bullets Fly. I don't mean to be disrespectful, it's just... As someone that has watched a lot of history, if I were to be very careful about that all the time, I mean, I could look it up, but there's something that happens every day. I know what Pearl Harbor is. I know what Pearl Harbor is. But yeah. Can you say hi to my squad buddies? Hello, squad buddies! Hi! I hope you have a happy holiday season. This is a karaoke stream. We're gonna be singing. Woo! I hope you guys have a nice evening. Actually, is there a historical event on my birthday? There is not. Let's go. My birthday is safe. My birthday is safe. My birthday is safe. But I do have a set list of songs. Your birthday is not safe. Aww. You're in a group of 15 people. Let's go. Yeah, there's... Unfortunately, with the way that history is, because we have been around for thousands of years, something happens every day, and if there's nothing on your birthday, it's likely that there was a war happening. World War I and II was happening at this time. And unfortunately, every day people died that wasn't marked with a significant event. Because the war neither started nor ended on that day. It just persisted. So... Pearl Harbor's anniversary is today because World War II was like 7 years of war with 10 years of horrors. So unfortunately, there is no safe day in history, technically speaking. Here we go. All right. Alright. History happens every day, but we should honor the fallen with good memories. We should. Alright, so this one, I wasn't able to record the backtrack, so I will have it for next month. But we're still gonna sing and have fun, okay? We're still gonna sing and have fun. Yeah, may they all rest in peace. Big things like war overshadow other serious events. They do. Your birthday was the start of the Watergate scandal. So my streamer birthday is September 19th. I have a streamer birthday because if I streamed on my birthday, Mama Neil would have a absolute fit. So I have a separate birthday for stream so I can celebrate with you guys. Then I have my family birthday so that they don't overlap. Let's see. So Constantine the Great was named emperor on September 19th. Holy Roman Emperor Charles V and England signed an anti-French covenant. They signed an anti-French covenant? What? What's recent history? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that happens on September 19th that sucks. Wow. Oh my god. Wow. Oh boy, there's a lot that sucks. Hurricane Hilda kills 200 in Mexico. Faulty Towers starring John Cleese premieres in the UK. Okay, there we go. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Finally, one good thing. Faulty Towers premieres. Why do we got one good thing? Your birthday's worse, February 8th? That's my streamer anniversary. Whoa. Do you guys want to know all the terrible things? I'm trying to find nice things that happen on my streamer birthday. Ötzi was discovered in the Alps in 1991. Unfortunately, a lot of stuff happened on September 19th in World War II that were not battles, but were equally or more horrific. Shout out to Ötzi! Yeah, the Iceman! Woo! In 1912, the wattle is declared as Australia's national flower and incorporated into the Commonwealth Coat of Arms. There we go. All right. Why don't we pop on to the songs then? Because looking at that just makes me sad. There's no day that's safe, guys. There's no day that's safe. Be warned. Ötzi for Iceman. Ötzi for Iceman in the Millennium. Let's go. I just share the same birthday as when we found him. That is the world's oldest literal cold case. For those who don't know, Ötzi is a body that was found frozen in the Alps. And they have taken it and looked at it, and the body is perfectly preserved, and it is known to be a murder. They died by arrow wounds in the back. So Ötzi was likely hunted. We know what he ate. He had a forager's meal. And we know it wasn't a robbery because he had on him an axe with his name, Ötzi. That's how we know it's him. He had an axe with a name on it, and it was a bronze axe or a copper axe, which at the time of his death would have been very valuable. So you would notice if someone suddenly came into town with a new copper axe. So his axe was left with him, which means it was a murder that was not a robbery, and we will never know who did it. We will never know who did it. Every few years they take... Was this before the Ice Age? This was... No, this was after the Ice Age. This is in the Copper Age. This was in the Copper Age. So it's after the Ice Age. He was killed very high up in the Alps, so high up that he was frozen for a very long time. Big yawn. He was frozen for a very long time, and every few years they bring him out of the freezer to examine him because they don't want the body to decay too much. So you literally have to work in a fridge to analyze him. They only have him out for short periods of time to reduce degradation as much as possible. So, it's very interesting. Very, very interesting. So, our first song. Woo! There we go. I'm gonna put our tin can on. Woo! Tin can! There we go. We're gonna be singing. We can cancel the guy that murdered Ötzi on Twitter. I'll make a Google Doc and everything. So, Midway.
Send them over the waves, our sentinels. They reported the news.
Position of our foes. Battlefield's been chosen tactically in advance. Time to alert our fighters. We're soon in range. Midway. We'll meet at Midway. Naval War. Calling all men to deck. Gotta be airborne. Head out to the sun, descending on our foes. This is a crucial moment in the heat of the war. To fly and hit our targets down in the waves. Midway. We'll meet at Midway. Naval War. Far from Pacific War. Bombs are falling from the skies. It's a bomb run day in the naval way. A blood red sun is on the rise. From shore, a Pacific War. Bombs are falling from the skies. It's a bomb run day in the naval way. A blood red sun is on the rise. Midway display their might. Ring carriers, admirals at war. We'll meet at Midway, win the crucial fight. Naval War. Midway. We'll meet at Midway. Naval War. There we go. It's a little hard since the stuff overlaps. It's a little hard. But that's okay. Yeah, it's very possible they didn't take the axe because it was distinctive and would tie them back to killing them. Hello, Giga! Pretty sure nothing's ever happened in February. Why don't we look it up? Why don't we see what happened on February 30th? Gasp! Hello, Ricky! And hello, Oswaldo! How's my day going? I'm very eepy. I have to stream later tonight, so I'm probably going to karaoke and then go back to bed. And lay down. I was at wrestling yesterday. I manned the soundboard and I ring which is pretty cool. Pretty cool, if I say so myself. I think I did a really good job this time. There's one ref that like full body points at me. Like one ref just looks at me, points his fingers and says ring the bell, but like very normally, just like, and it's kind of hard to see because people are walking in front of me and stuff, right? So he just kind of looks at me, points, and says ring the bell, and sometimes I miss it. The other ref full body points where he like steps forward, looks at me, and shoves his hand out, and he's like, ring the bell! And it's like, oh yeah, okay, there's no way I can miss that even if people are walking in front of me. Like he is full body motioning at me. What did Oswaldo say? Oswaldo say, how are you doing? ¿Qué hacemos, cosa? He said, how are you doing, brat? So, yeah, the ding, ding, ding job. I get to go ding, ding, ding. I have an actual hammer and an actual bell. When I'm on the soundboard, I play like all the wrestlers' intro videos and stuff. And I manage the music at intermission. But I actually get to physically ring a bell, which is like sick. Have a good day, Rebel. Don't forget to charge your devices. Eye contact is important? Yes. So you don't need to look at me, but the one guy that rings the bell, I kind of have to make eye contact with him because he doesn't move too much. He just points his hand and says, ring the bell, right? And I have to make sure that he's looking at me. Did one of the heels steal the hammer? No, but they stole the belts from in front of me. They put the belts on the table. And one of the tag teams, one of the heel teams, it wasn't even their match. They came out, they grabbed the belts, and then they ran away, and I couldn't stop them. So, when they were like, bring up the belts, they weren't there, and I was like, ah. And then they busted out, and they're like, these are ours. Yeah, we just did the first song. Yeah. And hello, Sparks. So, I have been pranked before. One time, one of the heels came out and they asked me to help them. And it's like, okay, all right, I will help you. Right? Because all the wrestlers talk to me if they have notes for what they want on their come outs. Right? And one of the heels was like, can I announce myself? Can you just shut off the announcer's mic so I can announce myself? And I was like, okay. So while the announcer was reading out their intro, I shut off the mic and they came out with a megaphone and they're like, woo! You couldn't stop them both. I could not get up and grab the belt from them because I had to ring the bell for the end of the match. It is more important that I ring the bell to signal the end of the match than it is for me to get up and get a belt back, especially since I have to jump over cables. So I could not actually stop them. I could not actually stop them. Hello! Alright, our next song. Oh yeah. I'm trying to pick songs. I'm trying to do some of the newer songs I learned, but we also got some songs we haven't heard in a while, so it is so fun. I love going to wrestling. I don't know anything about big wrestlers other than I believe in Joe Hendry. That's all I know about big wrestlers. But the little wrestling team, locally, I know. It's great. I love them. My favorite are the clowns. Old high school buddy of mine is on the clown team, and I root for him. I root for him. All right, tin can on, BGM off, karaoke on. A shadow moves across the water in pursuit. It splits the waves, commands the sea, and defies the wind. Instilling fear among its prey, feels not for itself. Ahead the sea lies calm, awaiting the storm. Displace the water in its path. Reveal the cannons, align the guns, unleash their wrath. Unopposed under crimson skies, immortalized over time. Their legend will rise, and their foes can't believe their eyes, believe their sighs as they fall. And the dreadnoughts dread nothing at all. A hull of steel and all big guns to serve the fleet. Unrivaled firepower riding the waves to war. A devastating blow will send their foes down below. Fearless armada now bombarding the shore. Light up the night when cannons roar. In fear of nothing, they lead the Navy into war. Unopposed under crimson skies, immortalized over time. Their legend will rise, and their foes can't believe their eyes, believe their sighs as they fall. And the dreadnoughts dread nothing at all. The North Sea has drawn them near. The fleet of the high seas approach. Contest of titans commence. These days will dictate their fate. The Grand Fleet prepares their guns, unleashed as the dreadnoughts clash at last. Unopposed under crimson skies, immortalized over time. Their legend will rise, and their foes can believe their eyes, believe their sighs as they fall. And the dreadnoughts dread nothing at all. I need you guys to know, it says union mandated guitar solo during the song. It says union mandated guitar solo. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Le meow. What do they mean this? What could they mean? What could they mean? I bought tickets to Sabaton Live December 1st in Amsterdam. A month after that, I heard I'd be deployed during that time. Pain! 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 Pain. Hold on, I have to find my next song. Okay. There we go. There we go, there we go. Oh, I'm gonna have to make sure. Okay, there we go. This one works, this one works. Alright! Oh yeah! Our next song. Wolfpack! Oh, oh, oh! I can't howl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, no Unkillable Soldier. No, I wasn't able to learn new songs for this week because I have been so busy. I've been so busy. I didn't have time to practice anything. I'm so sad. I am so sad. I had 2 songs I wanted to have. So it's pain. It's pain. I grossly overestimated how much energy I'd have for a streaming event. It's pain. I'm sorry. But that's okay. We'll try again next week. Your uncle had a pet wolf dog when you grew up. Oh, neato. I had a pet guinea pig. His name was Snickle Fritz. So, there we go. BGM off. Thinking. On. Wolfpack.
To their own shore came the World War Gleaves and the Ingham leading the Bury West. Took the short way in the long route back, Convoy 92. Fury Gleaves and Ingham leading tankers to the west. And upon the North Atlantic lies the silence of the sea. And on the quietest night, in the darkest hour, the Kriegsmarine appear. Above the surface it seems quiet and calm. Deep down below the Wolfpack lurks. No, 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 to their own shore came the World War Gleaves and the Ingham leading the Bury West. In their own track came the Wolfpack Gleaves, led the convoy into the hornet's nest. At the crack of dawn, the second day, Bury stands in flames. Half the convoy sunk or disabled, heading back to the shore. But below the North Atlantic, on the bottom of the sea, and on the second night, in the darkest hour, the Kriegsmarine returns. The Wolfpack surfaced for a second time to make the convoy face its fate. No, 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 to their own shore came the World War Gleaves and the Ingham leading the Bury West. In their own track came the Wolfpack Gleaves, led the convoy into the hornet's nest. Under fire, underwater, May 42, when Bury did fail the test. To their own shore came the World War Gleaves and the Ingham leading them into death. Five, 6, 9 makes the contact and lead them. U94 scores a kill in the dark. 1, 2, 4 sinking 4 into approaches. 406 suffers failure on launch. U5, 6, 9 makes the contact and lead them. U94 scores a kill in the dark. U124 sinking 4 into approaches. 406 suffers failure on launch again. In their own track came the Wolfpack Gleaves of the convoy into the hornet's nest. To their own shore came the World War Gleaves and the Ingham leading the Bury West. In their own track came the Wolfpack Gleaves of the convoy into the hornet's nest. Under fire, underwater, May 42, when Bury to fail the test. To their own shore came the World War Gleaves and Ingham leading them into death. Don't know what's waiting down below. The Wolfpack lurks awaiting you to follow, to bleed. It's time for you to return. They decide, oh no, oh no. The Wolfpack's waiting for them to come. You'll see, below the surface waits for you.
That was Wolfpack! There we go. There we go. That was Wolfpack! Today after stream, my job is to finish filling out some paperwork and sleep. And I have to record something today. My voice is doing a lot better today, so I think I'll be able to record it. The deadline is approaching, so I have a lot of deadlines approaching. Maybe instead of sleeping, I'll just record. There's a lot of Christmas concerts going on, and I signed up a lot. And FaceTime your girlfriend, go to bed. Have a good night, conversion! Thanks for coming by. Rest well. Yeah, catching some honkshu. I will become a mimir. Until Zero. Hello, hello. Oh my god! It's recommending one of my fonts. Let's go. There we go. There we go. Wait, there's a song called Snoopy versus the Red Baron? Aw. From 1966! Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Okay, okay. BGM. Off. You may have guessed, but the song is called The Red Baron. Watching, I have karaoke'd with myself before. I've karaoke'd with my own VODs before. Tomorrow's Mother's Day in your country, so it's a holiday. Nice. Mother's Day isn't till May, and it's Omanili's birthday, so I make sure to give Omanili flowers for Mother's Day and separately get her a gift. So that she has at least 2 days instead of 1 day. So, again, on the Red Baron.
Man and machine with nothing there in between. The flying circus and a man from Prussia. This guy in a plane, this man commands his domain. The Western Front and all the way to Russia. Death from above, you're under fire. Stained red as blood, he's Roman higher. Born a soldier from the horseback to the skies. That's where the legend will arise. And he's flying higher, the king of the sky. He's flying too fast and he's flying too high. Higher, an eye for an eye. The legend will never die. First to the scene, he is a lethal machine. His bloody April and the tide is turning. Fire at will and it's the thrill of the kill. For in a day showdown with engines burning. Embrace the famed Red Squadron leader. Call out his name, Rotta Kampflieger. In the game to win, the gambler rolls the dice. 80 allies paid the price. And he's flying higher, the king of the sky. He's flying too fast and he's flying too high. Higher, an eye for an eye. The legend will never die. Higher, higher, the king of the sky. He's flying too fast and he's flying too high. He's flying higher, an eye for an eye. The legend will never die. Higher. Born a soldier from the horseback to the skies, and the legend never dies. And he's flying, and he's flying, and he's flying higher, the king of the sky. He's flying too fast and he's flying too high. Higher, an eye for an eye, the legend will never die. Higher, the king of the sky. He's flying too fast and he's flying too high. Higher, an eye for an eye. The legend will never die.
There we go. That was Red Baron. There we go. Boop. Sip some water for me. That one is probably one of my favorites musically. I just super love the Red Baron. I super love the Red Baron. That one is probably one of my favorite songs from them. Probably one of my favorites. There we go. There we go. There we go. Just gonna make sure I remember this one. I'm gonna say today is Remember Pearl Harbor Day. Yes, it is. It is a day to remember Pearl Harbor. Last stand for you is a Swiss. Ooh, I don't know it. I don't know it in Swedish. But I know it in English. I know it in English. Your favorites are Resistant Bite, Race to the Sea, and Unkillable Soldier. Oh! There we go. There we go. Our next song is in English. All of these are gonna be in English. I'm sorry, I only know one in Swedish, and I get very self-conscious when I sing it because I don't sing it very well. Company, thank you! I'll do my best. Gott Mit Uns. God with us. Unfortunately, I don't know many of them in Swedish, so... BGM. Off. Tin can. On.
Spend the night in formation. To the battle we march in the dawn. We're ready to die for a king. On the fields of Breitenfeld, fire at will. Aim for the cannons, counterattack. Thunder of guns, Gott mit uns. As we all stand united, all together, Gott mit uns. From the old world's demise, see an empire rise. From the north, reaching far, here we are. On September the 7th, we filled their hearts with fear. 7 times they attacked on that day. 7 times they retreated, cavalry charge, follow the banner after the king. Freedom we bring, Gott mit uns, as we all stand united, all together, Gott mit uns. From the old world's demise, see an empire rise. From the north, reaching far, here we are. holding their lines. Thousands of soldiers run for their lives. Legend arise, Gott mit uns, as we all stand united, all together. Gott mit uns, as we all stand united, all together. Gott mit uns. From the old world's demise, see an empire rise. From the north, reaching far, here we are. From the old world's demise, see an empire rise. From the north, reaching far, here we are.
There we go. That was Gott mit uns. I hope you are never in a battle, Sparks. Least of all, a naval one. That would also suck. The only song I know in Swedish is Enlisted i krig. Cause Mom Neil really likes that one and she wanted me to learn it. And you know what? It is a banger. I just get very self-conscious when I sing in Swedish because I mess it up a lot. Someone came to say hi! Hi! Hello! Hello! Someone came by to say hi! Hello! Hi! Hi! Hello! Hi! Gonna have to close the door though. Just for a little bit. Just for a little bit, okay? Just for a little bit. I'm sorry, baby. Hi. Yeah, I'm gonna have to close the door. I'm sorry. Hello. Hi. Hello. You fool. Come into here, you get picked up. You absolute fool. Coming into my room thinking you wouldn't get kisses. Hello. Ow. Meow. No. Okay. I love you. Hey. There you go. There you go. Okay, baby. Prissy. Prissy, you have to leave. I love you. You have to leave, though. Out you go. Come on. Out you come. Out you come. Okay. Here you go, Prissy. I'll be back. Halfway done, okay? Okay, maybe not halfway, but... Yay! She is very talkative. No, she's so sad outside. I feel so bad. She's sad. I can hear her outside the door. I'm sorry, Prissy. I love you. I love you. I'm sorry. Alright, our next song. Night Witches. I love this one too. Sing again. On!
From the depths of hell in silence, cast their spells, explosive violence. Russian nighttime flight perfected, flawless vision undetected. Rushing on and on, the planes are going strong. Air Force #1. Somewhere down below, they're looking for their foe. Bombers on the run. You can hide, you can move, just to buy their attack's been proved. Silent through the night, the witches join the fight. Never miss their mark. Canvas, wings of death, prepare to meet your fate. Night Bomber Regiment 588. Undetected, unexpected, wings of glory, tell the story. Aviation, deviation, undetected, self-perfected. Foes are losing ground, retreating to the sound. Death is in the air. Suddenly appears, confirming all your fears. Strike from witch's lair. Target found, come around, barrel sound from the battleground. Rodent awaits, defeat them at the gates. Live to fight and fly. Canvas, wings of death, prepare to meet your fate. Night Bomber Regiment 588. Undetected, unexpected, wings of glory, tell the story. Aviation, deviation, undetected, self-perfected. Beneath the starlight of the heavens, unlikely heroes in the skies, as they appear on the horizon. The wind will whisper when the night witches come. Undetected, unexpected, wings of glory, tell the story. Aviation, deviation, undetected, self-perfected. From the depths of hell in silence, cast their spells, explosive violence. Russian nighttime flight perfected, flawless vision undetected.
There we go. That was Night Witches. And good night, Winder. Rest well. Rest well. There we go. Ho 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 ho. I hear Prissy's so sad outside. So sad outside. Ooh. It's okay, sweetie. I'll be done soon. For lunch today, I am almost out of my wontons. I made like 300 wontons, and now I'm probably on like the last 5 bags. I'm going to have to go and buy another loin of pork and grind it up again and spend an entire day just folding wontons. And that's it. That's all I get to do that day is fold wontons. Let me just find one. I think I have to. Oh, Max Sub-Zero has made one. How lovely. Perfect. More wontons. Already almost out? Yeah, I gave some to friends and family. So I gave 20 to Mama Nilly. I gave 20 to my friend Asacrio. I gave 20 to Opa and Oma Nilly. And then I've been eating every day for like almost 2 weeks now. Maybe more than 2 weeks. Yeah, I think we're at a little over 2 weeks. I've been eating at least 1 bowl a day. So I've had 140 myself. I've had quite a few myself, so at least 140. Sometimes I have 2 bowls in a day, so yeah, I'm the wonton queen. There are 10 per bag. There are 10 in a bag, which is enough for a meal for me. So almost half, yeah. Don't you also have filling to make soup? What do you mean? The filling is in the wontons, and the wontons go in the soup. You make the wonton mix, then you put it in the wonton, and then you freeze it, and then you just throw the frozen wontons into broth, and boom, you got soup. Soup! If you're asking for, like, the stock, I have little bouillon cubes. Little bouillon cubes. Okay, alright. I remember this one. Alright, the next one is... No Bullets Fly! Which, its anniversary is in December. So, tin can. On! Tin can on. No bullets fly.
From down below, an enemy spotted. So hurry up, rearm and refuel. But through bomb, it damaged airframe. See wounded men scared to their bone. Look to the right and then look again, and see the enemy in the eye. No bullets fly, spare by his mercy. Escorted out of harm's way. Fly, fighting fair. It's the code. Machine honor in the skies, B-17 flying home. Killing machine said goodbye to the cross he deserved. Saving a known enemy. Ooh. Escort to safety out of the kill zone. A short salute, then departed. Fly, fighting fair. It's the code of the machine honor in the skies, B-17 flying home. Killing machine said goodbye to the cross he deserved. Machine honor in the skies, B-17 flying home. Killing machine said goodbye to the cross he deserved.
Hello, potato! That was No Bullets Fly! Hello! Having food to eat is always practical, it is. So, the way that I make my wonton soup is I get a pork loin. I grind that loin because I don't want too much fat, because it makes the soup very greasy and it can make it hard to fold the wontons. So I take the fat off of the loin and then I grind it myself. Then I add my vegetables and other things into the wontons. And then I fold the wontons and then I freeze the wontons. And then we put them in little baggies, 10 wontons each. That's one portion. And then I have a freezer full of wontons. And when I want to make the soup, I have a little stock cube. Sometimes I make stock. However, it is very long. It takes like a solid 10 to 12 hours to make a good stock, because you want to boil them bones for as long as possible to get as much out as possible. So I don't make stock too often. So I buy bouillon cubes. I buy stock cubes. And then I just throw that into a pot when I'm ready to eat so that it's easy. So I spent 3 days folding wontons. I spent 2 hours over 3 days folding all of the wontons because I made 4 pounds of wonton mix. So it took me quite a while. I know something else that's very long. Yes, I do too. I know something else that's long. Jugemu unko nageki otoko no shinken no pantsu shinpachi no jinsei baramanku ferisa naku kushinku no shamba no ichi no junjo na kanojo nan no koto 3分の2はsakumoke ga kinaru kanojo uragei wo boku no namae wo shitteru yo de da. Don't you know my name is also Jugemu Goko no Surike Kaijairu Sugyo no Sugoimatsu Unraimatsu Furaimatsu Kunneru Tokoro ni Sunu Tokoro Yaburo Koji no Burakoji Paipo no Shuringan no Gurindai no Pompokupi no Pompokupa no Chokyome no Chosuke. That is also my name. That's my name too. Whenever I go out, the people always shout, there goes You killed my father, prepare to die. Is that a euphemism? It is a rakugo, so it is a comedy story. It is a comedy story. The name is also the story. The name is also the story. A couple can't think of a suitable name for their son. The father went to the local temple and asked the chief to think of an auspicious name. The priest suggested Jugemu and several other names. The father could not decide, therefore he gave his baby all the names. But when you say all the names, it tells a story. In one version of the tale, Jugemu got into a fight with a friend, and the friend suffered a large bump on his head. In the protest, he went crying to Jugemu's parents. However, due to the amount of time it took to recite the name, by the time he finished, the bump on his head had healed. But, essentially, his name is the story. It takes a very long time, yes. This is his full name in Japanese. It is going to take me a long time to copy-paste it. So just imagine having your name be this. And you have to write this on every legal document. That's his full name. Jugemu Goko no Surike Kaijari Sugo nyo
海砂利水魚の水魚松、雲来松、フライ松、くんねるところに住むところ、やぶらこじのブラコジ、パイポのシューリンガンのグーリンダイのポンポコピのポンポコナの超救命の長介is his name. That is his full name. Imagine being in Japan where you have to sign like 10 documents to open a bank account, right? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That would be awful. Yeah, you need a stamp too. You need a stamp or they won't recognize you. You have a signature, but they want a stamp. A family stamp. Is this yes, so this is the opening to an anime. This is also a joke that has been put in many different series. This is a very old story. This is a very old story, hee hee ha ha. Made in 1703. Its first publication was in 1703. If you want to know cultural references, let's see. It's been used as chants in magical girl shows. It was a joke in Full Metal Alchemist. Gintama has a monkey whose full name is Jugumu Jugumu. The full name is the opening to Nihon Egao Hyakke, which is the ending theme to Joshi Raku, an anime about a troupe of female rakugo performers. In Turnabout Storyteller, they have someone recite the rakugo. There is a Vocaloid song inspired by Jugumu. Tropical Pretty Cure does this bit as well. There's a lot of shows that reference this. There's a lot of shows that reference this. Not even surprised Gintama has a reference to it. Yeah, it's a very old and popular thing. Alright, our next song is The Last Stand, but in English because I'm not very good at singing in Swedish. I'm sorry. I'm not very good at singing in Swedish. I'm sorry! So, BGM. Off! Tinken. On! In the heart of the Holy See, in the home of Christianity, the seat of power is in danger. There's a foe of 1,000 swords, they've been abandoned by the lords. Their fall from grace will pave their path to damnation. Then the 189 in the service of heaven They're protecting the holy line. It was 1527. Gave their lives on the steps to heaven. Thy will be done. For the grace, for the might of the Lord, for the home of the holy, for the faith, for the way of the sword. Give their lives so boldly. For the grace, for the might of our Lord, in the name of his glory. For the faith, for the way of the sword. Come and tell their story again. Under guard of 42, along a secret avenue, Castel St. Anglo is awaiting. They're the guards of the Holy See. They're the guards of Christianity. The path to history is paved with salvation. Then the 189 in the service of heaven. They're protecting the holy line. It was 1527. Give their lives on the steps to heaven. Thy will be done. For the grace, for the might of our Lord, for the home of the holy, for the faith, for the way of the sword. Give their lives so boldly. For the grace, for the might of our Lord, in the name of his glory. For the faith, for the way of the sword. Come and tell their story again. Dying for salvation with dedication, no capitulation, annihilation, papal commendation, reincarnation, heaven is your destination. Dying for salvation with dedication, no capitulation, annihilation, papal commendation, reincarnation, heaven is your destination. In the name of God, for the grace, for the might of our Lord, for the home of the holy, for the faith, for the way of the sword. Gave their lives so boldly. For the grace, for the might of our Lord, in the name of his glory. For the faith, for the way of the sword. Come and tell their story. Gave their lives so boldly. Come and tell the Swiss Guard story again.
That was The Last Stand. And thank you, Emperor. Dankeschön. I appreciate it. Thank you. And have a good day at church, Thomas. Oh, we've only got 5 songs left. We've got 5 songs left. Thank you for the patches. Here we go. I have a song you may not have heard in a very long time. I have a song you may not have heard in a very long time. There we go. There we go. This has been good said. I'm glad. Thank you. This song came out like 19 years ago. Wow. Wow. 19 years ago. Know every Sabaton song, so I've heard it all. You have, but it may have been a long time since you've heard it. Yeah, the song is The Witch Doctor. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. I told the witch doctor I don't know what to do. And then the witch doctor, he told me what to do. He said, ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. Ding, ding, walla, walla, bing, bing. Not even half my life. Let's go. However, comma. You probably haven't heard it in a while. Attero Dominatus. So, BGM off. Fingan on. Attero Dominatus.
Attero Dominatus. Berlin is burning. Denique Interimo. The Reich has fallen. We stand at the gates of Berlin with 2.5 million men. There's 6,000 tanks in our ranks. We'll use them as battering rams. Artillery leading the way. 1 million grenades have been launched. The Nazis must pay for their crimes. The wings of the eagle's been broken. Marshal took calls orders. Serve me Berlin on a plate. Disregard the losses, the city's ours to take. Attero Dominatus, Berlin is burning. Denique Interimo, the Reich has fallen. The price of a war must be paid. Millions of lives have been lost. The price must be paid by the men that started the war in the 30s. The spring of the year 45, the year when the Nazis will fall. We're inside the gates of Berlin, the beak of the eagle's been broken. Comrade Stalin's orders, serve me his head on a plate. Disregard the losses, the eagle's land's ours to take. Attero Dominatus, Berlin is burning. Denique Interimo, the Reich has fallen. March, fight, die in Berlin. March, fight, conquer Berlin. Attero Dominatus, Berlin is burning. Denique Interimo, the Reich has fallen. Attero Dominatus, Berlin is burning. Denique Interimo, the Reich has fallen. Attero.
There we go. That was Attero Dominatus, featuring a backtrack made by Max Sub-Zero. This guy makes a bunch of instrumental karaokes, and I appreciate him. I appreciate him. I'll have some water. Oh. TikTok reignited my love of cake decorating, actually. I watch a TikTok here and there, and I'm getting new internet tomorrow. I just got a text from Mama Nilly. I'm getting new internet tomorrow. We're going from 250 megabits a second to 1 gigabit per second upload, download, baby. My internet's so old, nothing connects anymore. I am on Ethernet. I have a cable running through my entire house from the router to me. And my internet is so old, and my router specifically is so old. It's so old. Oh, Lord. Oh, good God. Okay, let's go. Yeah, it's not time. But I'm so excited to have... I will be able to stream my own encoding so people can watch it at whatever resolution they like. Which will be great. Great! But, Omanili, actually, so this is the fall of Berlin, and eventually they built the Berlin Wall. Omanili left as a kid before they finished the Berlin Wall. Before they finished. It didn't come down until like the 80s, but they were building it, and there was one stop, because there was a train that ran through East Germany, right? That existed before then. And there was one stop that was outside the wall that they would eventually close off, and that's where Omanili got out. My great-grandma, my Ur-Oma, and my Oma, they sewed money into my Oma's stuffed animal, and they took a backpack full of empty canning jars because they said they were going to go cherry picking across the border wall, and they just never came back. They just never came back. My Ur-Oma, so great-great-grandma, well, she was like a great-great-aunt. She was like really old at the time as well. She was already in like her 70s at the time. She didn't want to leave. She didn't want to escape. And so, she did live, but she never got to see like my Oma grow up, right? She never got to see her grandniece grow up. And she did live long enough to see the Berlin Wall torn down, but she was very old. She got to see photos of Mama Nelly before she passed away. She got to see photos of her great-grandniece before she passed away, which was really cool. Really, really, really cool. So, it's kind of sad though that they never got to see each other again. They never got to see each other again. It's so sad. But at least she got to see photos that they were able to mail over. We literally went to see Sabaton on Friday. Let's go! I'm gonna see Sabaton next year. They're coming to Canada. I'm going with a friend. I'm going with a friend. There we go. All right. Our next song. Ho 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 ho. If you lived through 2 world wars, I think you're pretty done with moving. Yeah, 2 world wars. It just sucks that, like... It sucks that she never got to see her family. It sucks that she never got to see her family again. You saw them on November 19th. Let's go. There is a fly in front of my face. Oh, wait. Shoo! Shoo, 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 shoo. You're gonna see Powerwolf in March. Let's go. Hell yeah. I'm just gonna refresh my memory. There we go. Oh, when was she born? I don't know when she was born. I just know that she was like... I know that she was approaching her hundreds when she died. Because she was already like 70, 80 when Omanili escaped as a toddler. When Omanili escaped as a toddler before they finished the Berlin Wall. So she was old. She was old. She passed away in the early 70s. I think she would have passed away somewhere around 75 or 76. So, yeah, she would have been 90 to 100 years old. That's when she would have passed away. I know that she was old as heck. Omanili had Mama Nili young. She had her at like... She had her at... What? Let's see. Da, 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 da. I think she had Mama Nili at 20? If I'm doing my math, she had Mama Nili at 19 or 20 years old. So about... If she was already in like her 70s, she would have been in her 90s-ish when she got to see pictures of Mama Nili. You seen them 4 times? I got to see them once a long time ago when they came to Canada. I saw them in a small bar that was cramped. There were so many people jammed in there. There was no space to move, mate. Everybody had a blast. And people in the mosh pit moved out of the way a little bit so I could see because I'm short. I'm only 5 feet tall. So... That's really old. All of my family's really old, actually. On my maternal side, Mama Nili's side, all of my family has lived to their late 90s. And they would have continued living if not for accidents. Like, Omanili fell and broke her hip. Omanili fell and broke her hip at 94. So if I take care of my body, I have a very long time to live. I have, good genetics in that way. I have good genetics in that way. I am 4'12". You are correct. I am 4'12". I'm 152 centimeters. So, all right. So Iron Maiden with Sabaton as their opening. Oh, let's go. They didn't have an opening act. They were the only act for the bar. When I went to see them. That was like, oh lord, 4 years ago? When was that? When was that? When was that? Was it 2019? That's when I graduated. Oh, okay, yeah. So it's like 6 years ago now. I saw them 6 years ago. Are you pocketized? No! No! All right. Nearly too tall. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. All right, I'm moving on. Our next song is Soldier of Heaven. Wow, 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 wow. Tin can. Ah.
I won't be coming home. I won't be going anywhere. I will guard this post forever. Here on the alpine slope, where I did my final stand, I shall remain among the ice and snow that binds me to this mountain. A force of nature too strong, sent from above, where spirits lead the way, the winds will never stray.
We're trying this again. I am laughing too hard. Yeah. I'm laughing too hard. We'll try it again. Soldier of Heaven.
I won't be coming home. I won't be going anywhere. I will guard this post forever. Here on the alpine slope, where I did my final stand, I shall remain among the ice and snow that binds me to this mountain. A force of nature too strong, sent from above, where spirits lead the way, the winds will never fade. White Friday, I'll take the stairway to heaven. I'm sky high when I die, I'll be immortal forever. I won't return to Blood Mountain. I am the soldier of heaven. I saw the end of war. I watched the soldiers come and go, and I kept my watch forever. So many brave men fell in the battles that were raging down below. I've seen it all, but none will hear my story. All of these years I have been frozen in time. I cried for spring to come, but here winter remains. White Friday, I'll take the stairway to heaven. I'm sky high when I die, I'll be immortal forever. I won't return to Blood Mountain. I am the soldier of heaven. I always dreamed that I would serve high above, where spirits lead the way, the winds will never fade. White Friday, I'll take the stairway to heaven. I'm sky high when I die, I'll be immortal forever. I won't return to Blood Mountain. I am the soldier of heaven. White Friday, I'll take the stairway to heaven. I'm sky high when I die, I'll be immortal forever. I won't return to Blood Mountain. I am the soldier of heaven.
That was Soldier of Heaven. White Friday was a series of avalanches in the Italian side of the Alps. where at least 2,000 soldiers died and many others. Yeah, they were buried in an avalanche and died. According to some reports, both sides deliberately fired shells into weakened snowpacks in an attempt to bury the other side. White Friday is the second worst avalanche-related disaster recorded after the 1970 Huascarán avalanche. Yes, in World War I, this was the 13th of December, 1916. In Marmolada. There we go. All right. 3 more songs. 3 more songs. The next one I also do not know in Swedish, I'm sorry. But we will gambatte. We will gambatte. It is long live the king. Let me just fix that capitalization because it'll bother me to the end of my days. Alright, long live the king. Tingan. On!
Dreams are seldom shattered by a bullet in the dark. Rulers come and rulers go. Will our kingdom fall apart? Who shall we now turn to when our leaders lost their heart? Lives are lost, but at what cost? Will the grand dream fall apart? Killed by his own or by his foes, turn the tide. 300 years, still no one knows. The secret remains. Broken dreams so grand, sing of his final stand. Long live Carolus, brought by soldier's hand back to the fatherland. Long live Carolus Rex. Him back to Sweden, where we put him in a chest. Years of war and agony, now the king can finally rest. What will be uncovered from that cold November night? Friedrich's child, what happened there? Will it ever come to light? Killed by his own or by his foes, turn the tide. 300 years, still no one knows. The secret remains. Broken dreams final stand. Long live Carolus, brought by soldier's hand back to the fatherland. Long live Carolus Rex. For their honor, for the glory, for the men who fought and bled. A soldier from Sweden remembers the dead. Broken dreams so grand, sing of his final stand. Long live Carolus, brought by soldier's hand back to the fatherland. Long live Carolus, broken dreams so grand, sing of his final stand. Long live Carolus, brought by soldier's hand back to the fatherland. Long live Carolus Rex.
There we go. I do need to make my voice sound deep. You do not want to hear me sound high. I do, in fact, need to make my voice deep. Would you like to... So, Athletic, I appreciate the advice. However, I have some extenuating circumstances that doesn't allow me to do that. I can't stand for very long because of a medical condition, so I have to sit. That's not something I've gone to singing lessons for years. I am well aware. But I can't stand for that long anymore. So I cannot do that. As for singing low, I am a light soprano. This is not my normal singing voice. This is my chest voice. This is actually something I've been working on for a few years. You do not want to hear me sing high. I can sing high, it just doesn't sound very good. Not for this, at least. Why don't we go back a little? And I will sing an octave up. Again, I do, not to toot my own horn, but I do have very impressive range. But I could not sing Adele songs. I am a light soprano, and I had trouble going below middle C. I could not sing Adele songs. I struggled with a lot of pop songs because they were too low for me. So why don't I sing this at my regular voice? You'll understand. You will understand. For if you know music, I can do the high F in the Queen of the Night aria. That part. For their honor, for their glory, for the man who fought and bled. A soldier from Sweden remembers the dead. I could go higher. Broken dreams so grand, sing of his final stand. Long live Carolus, brought by soldier's hand back to the fatherland. Long live Carolus, rocks soldier's hand, sing of his final stand. Long live Carolus, brought by soldier's hand back to the fatherland. Long live Carolus Rex. That Carolus Rex, that's where I switched to my chest voice. That's actually like the changing point in my regular voice and then my chest voice. So I have to do these streams entirely in my chest voice. I can't sing that low. I'm not pushing myself. If you want to get below a C, just make sure you don't study. You fool, I never studied and I got 80s. So, I do have to sing in my chest voice for this one. And the high end, this song hits the very high end of my chest voice. That's why it sounds very strained. I run this problem where I have to switch my voices. And there's a little bit of a gap. There's a little bit of a gap in between them where there's just a, I can't hit. both is good. Both is good. Nice. Maybe I'm trying to find a song that really shows. I'm trying to find a song that really shows. What's a Viet? Then again, the talk of the dead, 100 men facing the ladder once again. I prefer the lower voice for Sabaton specifically. I prefer my lower voice for Sabaton because it doesn't hurt as much. We can do the next song. What's this one? I have a pretty impressive range. Okay, you'll understand with this song. You'll understand with this song, maybe. I just will look lyrics. Into battle, the gas has them dimmed. Then this soldier invokes the spirits of the wind. Under fire goes that roams the battlefield. Move between the lines, a soldier breaking the confines. Yes, another man and rifle, a marksman and a scout revealed. Face to face, trench alone, moving undetected. You see how that sounds? It doesn't sound as cool. It doesn't sound as cool. So, and then you get the key change at the end. I fail to hear a problem. The problem is that is way more strenuous for me than the low voice. That is very high. I can sing it, but it is more strenuous for me to sing at that high for that long than it is for me to sing low. So that's why I sing low. When the songs get... The problem is my voice is very bad because I'm not an alto. I'm a light soprano. And the gap in my voice is where most people sing. So I've worked really hard on expanding my lower range because more often than not, singing it one octave up is equally, if not way more uncomfortable. Equally, if not way more uncomfortable, so... Yeah. That is the problem. I am not an alto. I am not an alto. I am a light soprano, which makes singing stuff like this very hard in my regular voice. So I've had to work on my chest voice. But that's pretty cool because that means I have a massive range. My throat's pretty sore, so the high notes are not doing too well. This week specifically because I'm talking so much with streaming every day. So that is the sad. I'm probably gonna take a break from karaoke next week so I don't overburden myself. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. You only want to take it half an octave up. I am not key changing it. I unfortunately am not very good at harmonies. I'm not very good at doing harmonies and finding a separate melody. It would sound very bad because I don't have that skill, Sigurd. I just straight up do not have that skill. We still good for stream tonight? Yes, we're still good for stream tonight. I'm just gonna be a bit more thoughtful when I book next week. I just do not have the skill that you are talking about, Sigurd. Mama Nilly does. I don't. Mama Nilly has a smaller range, but she's very talented. She can find harmonies very easy. I can't. I suck at that. That is just a skill issue on my part. I can hit the notes, but I can't just go up a half octave because when I hear the melody, my voice will automatically match it. That is my big weakness. If I hear a melody line, I just match it. I cannot do harmonies. It is really hard for me. If I play a song with harmonies, sometimes I have to take my headphones off because I'll just start matching the harmonies. That is a big weakness of mine. That is a big weakness of mine as a singer, is I just parrot what I hear. I just parrot what I hear, and that's not good. So that is something that I am trying to work on, but I am not comfortable yet with doing it karaoke-wise. So, we will be singing, though. Ghost in the Trenches next! That's why I brought it up! Woo! Woo! So, yeah. Didn't get on. Boom.
Move between the lines, a soldier breaking the confines. A force deployed from overseas, a war in foreign land await the eager recruits. And in their midst among the men, a soldier with a different past returned to his roots. Into battle, the gas has them pinned. Then this soldier invoked the spirits of the wind. Under fire, a ghost that roams the battlefield. Move between the lines, a soldier breaking the confines. Just another man and rifle, a marksman and a scout revealed. Makes his way from trench to trench alone, moving undetected and on the fields of Passchendaele, a guiding light for reinforcements finding their way. And in the battle of the scarp, bring ammo over no man's land, fire away. In the battle, the gas had them pinned. Tegamagambo invoked the spirits of the wind. Under fire, a ghost that roams the battlefield. Move between the lines, a soldier breaking the confines. Just another man and rifle, a marksman and a scout revealed. Makes his way from trench to trench alone, moving undetected. ghost that under fire, a ghost that roams the battlefield. Move between the lines, a soldier breaking the confines. Just another man and rifle, a marksman and a scout revealed. Makes his way from trench to trench alone, moving undetected. Francis stayed and fought throughout the war. Makes his way until the end alive.
Thank you! Alright, we got one last song. Then I'm gonna head out for the day because I will be streaming later tonight. And I need to get some things done. Whoa. There we go. So, our last song is... Whoop. Attack of the Dead Man! Yippee! Very good, thank you. Ooh, let me just get this. Later, yes. I am doing the 12 games of Christmas. Every day on Twitch, I'm streaming a new game. Today's game is Potion Craft, since I'm a witch. I'm Vanille the Pastry Witch. So we're playing Potion Craft. Yeah, it's only 3 o'clock for me. So at 6 o'clock I will be streaming. That gives me a little bit of time to do the paperwork and stuff I need to do. So wait. Time zones, yeah. I'm a late night streamer. Oh, it's 11:09. Okay. A witch! Yes, I know I don't look very much like a witch. This is a pre-made model that I customized. But I am saving up for a model that I can call my own. Oh, it's midnight. Ooh. Let's go. It is 3:10 p.m. for me. It is 15:10. 15:10. All right. Da. All right. There we go. Okay. Wait. Wait. Have you ever tried to sing like Yoki? I can't. That one I am afraid to do, dude. Frying your voice like that can be very dangerous if not done right. If you try and fry your voice, and you don't do it properly, you can actually damage your vocal cords. And that is something I'm afraid of doing. I've had a vocal teacher in the past for a few years, but I cannot, I don't have one right now, and I would be very afraid to, fry my voice without proper guidance. That one I am just afraid to do. That one I'm afraid to do without a proper teacher. It is something I really, really want to learn. It's just that one I'm gonna wait until I get a proper teacher, just because I don't want to risk shredding my voice. It is difficult to damage your voice in a way that you can't talk, but athletic, because I have such a range, if I damage my voice, I will lose my range. If I put on the fry and I hurt myself, I might lose my low range. If I damage my lower vocal cords, like that, I could reduce my range, and that's something that I'm afraid of. See, I I don't want to risk it. I have been putting so much work into expanding my range so I can sing normal people songs. I'm just a bit too afraid to approach that without proper guidance. That one I'm afraid. So that one would take quite a bit of practice. You're frying your voice before. See, you've practiced for years. I have not. I have not. So I am at the 0% phase of learning that. You have been practicing before you knew fear. You have been practicing since before you knew fear. What's not normal about Sabaton? Sabaton is normal. Sabaton is normal people singing. I am a light soprano, so I used to sing classical music. Like the Queen of the Night aria from the Zauberflöte opera. There's, like, I can sing Ariana Grande stuff just fine. I can sing some Taylor Swift stuff just fine. I had a problem. I couldn't sing Adele. You know, like Rolling in the Deep, that big song. It was too low for me. I would bottom out in the song. I couldn't get as low as she could. And that is normal person range. She is an alto. That is your average man and woman is an alto. So a lot of songs were just out of my range, especially if they were male singers, because I just couldn't go that low. Over the past 5 years, I've spent a lot of time working on deepening. Like, I have a chest register now, so I can sing Sabaton, but like 5 years ago, I could not sing Sabaton. I think there's some clips of me on YouTube singing it from like 2 years ago even. I think. I think there's some clips from like 2 years ago of me singing Sabaton, and even from then, I've gotten a lot better. But it is something that is just very out of my range. Most songs were out of my range for a very long time. But we practiced. We got better. We got better. We got better. So I will do the last song, and then I gotta go get to work. Gonna go to bed. Have a good night, Zero. Rest well. Rest well. This is the last song for me too. So, Attack of the Dead Men. Sing again. I want to do the power metal scream, but it's high. Yeah. Practice. Care and practice. Ooh.
Turmoil at the front, Willem's forces on the hunt. There's a thunder in the east, it's an attack of the deceased. They've been phasing poison gas, 7,000 charge mass. Turn the tide of the attack and force the enemy to turn back. And that's when the dead men are marching again. Ozoviek, then and again, attack of the dead. 100 men facing the lead once again. 100 men charge again, die again. Ozoviek, then and again, attack of the dead. 100 men facing the lead once again. 100 men charge again, die again. to combat and spar. Hindenburg against the Tsar, moving 12 battalions large into a Russian countercharge. They'll be fighting for their lives as their enemy revives. Russians won't surrender, no, striking fear into their foe. And that's when the dead men are marching again. Oh, Soviet, then and again, attack of the dead. 100 men facing the lead once again. 100 men charge again, die again. Oh, Soviet, then and again, attack of the dead. 100 men facing the lead once again. 100 men charge again, die again. And that's when the dead men are marching again. Oh, Soviet, then and again, attack of the dead. 100 men facing the lead once again. 100 men charge again, die again. Oh, Soviet, then and again, attack of the dead. 100 men facing the lead once again. 100 men charge again, die again. That's when the dead men are marching again and again. That's when the dead marched again.
This one said contractually obligated guitar solo. There was a government mandated guitar solo, and then a contractually obligated guitar solo, and then a union mandated solo. I love Sabaton karaoke's. They're so funny. There we go. That was Sabaton. Now I need to make next week's waiting rooms. Ooh. That was good. Thank you. I did not know you were British Athletic. I am Canadian. Ho ho ho. I'm Canadian. Here we go. Oh, you were taking next week off. No, next week is the... Oh, yeah. I am going to be taking next week off, karaoke-wise. Just 1 week off of karaoke to let my voice rest. Because I will be streaming every day. Stop making new war crimes. Stop making new war crimes. No. I will take good care of myself. I'll still have my chatting stream. I'm just gonna... Just 1 week off. I'm taking 1 week off of... 1 week off of karaoke. There we go. dir noch eine schöne Zeit. Ah, danke schön. Bye. Schlaf gut. Thank you for stopping by. There we go. This is the chatting stream for next week. You're cool. Oh, thank you. I do Sabaton karaoke's once a month. The next karaoke stream will not be next week. It'll be the week after. Danke bitte. Oh, I shouldn't say bitte. Danke schön. Next week's will be on the 21st, and it's going to be a Christmas karaoke, but it's going to be more hymn-based. 2 notes. It's going to be more hymns than jingle bells. Like, I'll sing jingle bells and stuff like that, but I will not be singing All I Want for Christmas. You cannot make me Mariah Carey. It'll be more hymn-focused, and it'll be more of a concert than a karaoke. I will be singing live, but I will be singing and not talking in between. It'll just be just singing. I want it to be something that you can play at your family's Christmas. I want it to be something that you can play at your family's Christmas. So we'll have fireplace ambiance, and we will have Christmas hymns that you can play. Will you be singing Silent Night in German? Maybe. I think I'm gonna sing it all in English, and then maybe we'll throw Silent Night in German at the end for fun. Maybe. We'll see. Going back home for Christmas. Well, I wish you a Merry Christmas, and that is good. If you are at home with your loved ones, that is the better place to be. That is the better place to be. There we go. There we go. So, if you are at home, that is the better place to be. That is the better place to be. So, I know that when I have Christmas at my family's house, we're not big, we're Christian, so we prefer the hymns. So I wanted to make something that we can listen to. It's not necessarily that we're Christian, so we prefer the hymns. It's actually me. Mom and Neil loves Christmas music. She puts on the Peanuts album every year. I used to work in retail, and I hate Christmas. Because starting November 1st, it's Christmas music nonstop all the time. I don't want to hear All I Want for Christmas. I don't want to hear I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. I don't want to hear the Two Front Teeth song. The only Christmas music I didn't get tired of was hymns, because nobody puts that on the radio. You just sing that at church, right? So I didn't develop a distaste for the hymns. So the agreement for years, for like a decade, the agreement that Mama Nilly and I have is we're allowed, if she wants Christmas cheer, she has to play the hymns. Because I do not want to listen to the regular Christmas music on the radio, because I had to hear it 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, for 2 months every year. Your employer? Yeah, no, it's, they would, November 1st is when it starts, and it's awful. I hate it. So that was our agreement. We were allowed to have Christmas cheer so long as it was like Silent Night or something like that, because I wouldn't hear it at work all the time, so I wasn't tired of it yet. I'm slowly starting to like regular Christmas music again now that it's been 2 years out of customer service. I am slowly beginning to be like, oh, that's nice. So we're healing. We're recovering. We're getting better. We're getting better. Might like the Boar's Head songs from the Chieftains. Okay. They don't even wait for Halloween to be over. No! Oh no! Oh, good lord. Silent Night by All Good Things? I go for like the really old choral stuff. I don't have people to send you to, so we're just gonna hop off for tonight. No one's streaming today, and I do not feel like raiding Doki Bird. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Doki Bird wants little ol' me. The chieftains do traditional Irish carols. Oh, okay. Okay. They call it Are You Coming Home? Okay. Well, I will give it a listen and we'll see. I'll try and refresh my memory. It'll be about like an hour or two again. But it'll just be back to back to back to back singing. Back to back to back to back singing. So I will Otsu Cookie. There's no one for me to send you to this week. I need to go and be like, hey guys! Do you karaoke? Let me read you! So I will try and find some new people for me to raid. In the meantime, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and you rest well. And I'll see you guys later tonight on Twitch. And next week, we're going to be talking about retro games. Since I found out I really like Super Metroid. That one's actually really, really fun. I quite enjoy it. So, bye-bye. Otsu Cookie. I will see you later. Thank you for listening.